Hi there. I have had some really interesting conversations this week with people about haters. I guess that's the best way to describe them. What is a hater? Well, it's somebody who might not even realise that they are hating on you. So when you change something about yourself or you decide that you're going to do something, it can often make people in your life who have kind of a certain understanding of who you are and what you do and how you fit into their world. It can make them feel a little bit insecure and worried about change in their life. And it can also make them reassess what they're doing and make them feel kind of inadequate. So it could be really well-meaning people, parents, siblings, friends, partner, who actually doesn't mean to, but they try to stop you from taking certain decisions or progressing in a way which is positive for you, which might kind of blow up their own internal anxieties or their own internal insecurities, I guess. So I'm not going to call them haters. I'm just going to say if you are in a stage in your life where you are making changes that feel uncomfortable or that mean that you are doing new stuff for yourself or discovering new things about who you are, just be aware that this is something that can happen. And it can be really hard not to let that kind of stop you in your tracks and not do the thing that you really have this kind of desire and this need to go and do for yourself. I don't have advice on what to do if you notice it happening. That comes like another time. But just be aware that it can happen and how important it is to kind of stay strong and to nurture that person, care for that person, but actually explain to that person if you can that this is for you and that it's okay. You know, your relationship with them won't change if they can support you in this growth that you're going through. So I'm not going to call them haters. What can we call them? How about, I don't know. Okay, I don't have a name for them, but basically that's one sort of person. And then I'm talking about the people who may not have your best interests at heart, but actually know what they're doing. I'm going to call these people haters, okay? There is no other way to call them anything or describe them. So these are people who are busy sipping their tea and watching what you're up to instead of focusing on their own damn shit, okay? These are people who can't be bothered to put the work in that you're putting in, want what you've got and don't want to have to work out how to get it for themselves, people who are, I'm not going to say lazy, but basically people who can't, they want what you've got and they don't want to put the work in that you're putting in. These people, they will kind of revert to playground tactics. It is like dealing with like playground bullies and the inner strength it takes to realise what they're doing and go, nah, not for me, sorry. I'm going to move myself away from that and focus on my own shit. Can be so difficult to find that inner strength when you're in this place of insecurity and change and you're trying to work out what you're doing and where you go next. And I've spoken to a couple of people this week who've been experiencing this. They've been experiencing people who are maybe at the same level as them and they're watching and they're commenting and they're trying to just drag that person back because they want a bit of what that person's doing. And I just want to say this to you, and I've said this to these people as well this week. If somebody is hating on you and they're trying to drag you back because they either want to climb over you to get what you've got, because they're jealous of you, because they want you at the same level as them and they don't want to see you progress in a different way, they don't have your best interests at heart, they are a hater. And every time they say something, every time they do something that makes you feel like the decisions you're making for yourself are not right and that you should be, you know, pandering to them to keep them happy, I want you to take 1 hour of your time and I want you to invest that in yourself. So if someone sees you working hard and they say something about your intelligence, you know, well, I don't know why you got that contract because you're an idiot. That's a silly example, but that's an example. I want you to go 1 hour. That is 1 hour of my time I'm going to graft to continue pushing ahead, focusing on my own shit. Take it. Take that hate as fuel. Take those haters and the stuff they say to keep you back, to hold you back, to try and grab at your own self-esteem because they haven't got any of their own. Take it as fuel to fire you forwards and wave at them as you carry on going forwards. That is all I can say. Every time, 1 hour, make it fire you up in here and keep pushing forwards. And they'll still be going meh, 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 and you'll be so far forward, you won't be able to hear it. Okay, that is my advice. That is how to deal with haters and accidental haters who are actually people who don't realise what they're doing. There are two kinds, I totally admit that. But I just want you to be aware, and it takes real inner steel to do this stuff. Real self-belief, real self-esteem. It can feel really shaky, it can feel hard, but you're doing this for you. You are doing this for you. No one else is going to do this for you. No one else does things for you, okay? You do this for yourself. You push yourself forward. You got this. You totally got this. You've got this. Rah! Okay? You got this. Go do it.